Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am actually sick at the moment. I really wanted to film a makeup tutorial today, but I have been traveling. I just came back from Canada and the huge weather change from super cold to very hot has really taken a toll on my immune system, so I am very sick. But I have done quite a bit of damage over the past couple of weeks, so I thought that I would do a haul video. I do have some stuff from like Nordstrom, Sephora, and MAC in here all together in this beautiful bag, but you know, I'm just gonna pull things out and tell you as I go along. So the first thing that I actually got before I went to Canada, and I did try it already. Some of these things I've tried, some of these things I kept pretty in their packaging so that, you know, you could see it in its like prime. So the first thing that I got was this Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. So basically it's like a cream bronzer, and you can put it either over or underneath your foundation for a very like natural, sun-kissed, warm, bronzy look. So it just looks like this, and there's so much product in here that I don't think that I will ever get through the whole thing. So I think that the value for the price kind of evens itself out, because it is a little bit expensive, but I think that it's gonna last a super long time, so at the end of the day, it's kind of worth it. The next thing that I got, I'm actually super excited that I finally got my hands on it. I got the NARS ITA Brush. So I was just walking around Sephora and I was like, what can I get today? What's new? What's exciting? And then I saw this on the shelf in the NARS section, and it was the last one. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this finally happening? Because it's always sold out no matter when or where I go. So I had to get it. I just had to get it. It was the last one, and like it was just meant to be. So I picked it up. It just looks like this. Everyone has it on YouTube. I have not really put it to the test yet, but it's just like, oh, I'm so excited that I finally have it. The next thing that I got while I was in Canada, and when I saw this in the store, I nearly had a panic attack. So I am a huge fan of Zoella's videos, and in most of her makeup tutorials she uses this foundation. Well, not most, but a lot of them. And it's the Bourjios Paris Healthy Mix Serum Gel Foundation. It says that it lasts 16 hours and it's radiant, boosting, and even revived complexion. And it just looks like this. And a lot of people from the UK use this foundation. And when I saw it in Canada, I was like, oh my god. I found it in like one of the drug stores there. I think they're called Shoppers. And this is actually a pretty expensive foundation for the drugstore. I think it was $28. I was really surprised when I saw that it was that expensive, but I had to get it. I just had to get it because, like, when am I ever gonna get a chance to get this again? The next thing that I got, I actually have been wearing ever since I got it, and it's probably my new favorite lip product in the entire world, and I plan on getting more of them. This is the YSL Oil Tint. So basically they came out with these new lip products that have like all these essential oils in it. It has like apricot oil and I don't even know what oil, and it has just like a slight tint to it depending on which color you get. There are 8 or 9 of them, I think. I got the shade I Rose You, and it just looks like this. It's kind of more of like a clear gloss with just like a very subtle pink tint to it. I don't know if you can even see that, but it's so subtle and it's just beautiful, and they smell amazing. Oh my god, they just feel like amazing on the lips. I can't even explain it to you. And the packaging obviously is gorgeous. The next thing that I picked up, I also got while I was in Canada because I don't have a Walmart anywhere near close to me. So I went to the Walmart there and I picked up the Hard Candy this is the Glamoflouge concealer, and it also comes with like a concealer pencil, which I thought might be useful for like carving out your brows. I don't know, I haven't really used it yet, but this concealer, oh my god, it is so incredibly pigmented and high coverage. You need so little to cover like your entire face. I use this much right here, and it's almost too much. It like, oh my god, the coverage of this is crazy. I have this shade Medium Light, just in case you were wondering, and it is pretty light. So just, you know, keep that in mind. The next thing I got, I also got in Canada because it was actually $10 cheaper than it is here in the US, and I picked up the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation. This foundation has been a godsend. I don't know what it is. I realized that most of my foundations have a like demi-matte or a matte finish to them, which is weird because I like dewy finishes more than matte. But I think that it's just like because I get more like medium to high coverage foundations, they end up being a little bit more matte. So I was like, okay, I need a more natural, dewy, luminous foundation. And everyone always talks about this foundation, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. It really, it's amazing. Like, I can't even explain to you how amazing it is. It just looks gorgeous on the skin. It just like hugs your skin and becomes one with your face, and it just doesn't look like you're wearing makeup. It just looks like, wow, your skin is great. So I picked this up and I'm loving it, like loving it. The next thing I actually got yesterday from Macy's, and it was weird because I've never seen this at Sephora before, but I am a huge fan of Tarte, and this is the High Performance Naturals Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder. So this finishing powder is supposed to kind of like blur out your pores and make your skin kind of look airbrushed. And I've been looking for a different powder besides my like Rimmel Stay Matte powder because it's translucent, and I kind of wanted more of like a setting powder that had a color to it. You have a little mirror, a little powder puff, and the foundation right here. So I got the shade medium, and I'm going to be using this as a setting powder. I'm going to try it out in the near future. I have not done that yet because I only got it yesterday, but I have high hopes for this. So as I was checking out at Sephora the other day, I noticed that they had the deluxe size of the Benefit Porefessional, and I have never actually purchased the full thing. I always just get like the small samples of them whenever Sephora has like the 100-point perks. But this was only $10 for the small size, and I picked it up. I don't really need to say anything about this because you know this product. So I decided to step out of my comfort zone and get a lip tar, and I got a lip tar in the shade Sebastian. It's a very interesting shade. It's like almost a purple gray brown, and I thought that this would be a really cool lipstick to do a makeup tutorial based around. And I've never ever bought a lip tar before, so this is going to be fun to kind of try out. I've always wanted to get one, but I never saw a color that I was like, wow, that's a cool color. So I saw this one and I was like, wow, I need to get that. So it just looks like this over here. This is the color right here. It's so cool. It's very different. It's nothing like I've ever seen before, and it's definitely different than anything that I own. So I think that that'll be a really cool makeup look with that. Okay, so I was walking around Sephora yesterday, and I'm a huge fan of Buxom lip glosses, and whenever they come out with these sets, I always want to get them, but usually they are sold out. So when I saw this in the store yesterday, I was like, yes, I have to get it. So this is the Pink with Envy Buxom lip gloss set. They are all mini versions of the large lip glosses. The shades in here are Elizabeth, Alexandra, Wesley, Madison, Jill, and Erica. And I believe that a couple of them are limited edition. Okay, yeah. Alexandria, Wesley, and Madison are all limited edition shades to this little collection over here, and I'm just obsessed with these lip glosses. They're plumping, but they don't feel painful with the plumpiness, and they're like have like a mint tingly feel. Oh, I don't know, I just love them, and they last for a really, really long time. So if you haven't tried these lip glosses, you definitely should. They're really good. So with that, I also got a 100-point perk, and this is the Koress Anti-Aging Primer. It's just whatever it looks like. So it's actually a pretty big sample size compared to other things that they give you, because normally they're super, super tiny, but this is actually a pretty big sample. So I'm going to try that. It's a cream primer, so it's not going to like fill in your pores or anything like that. So the other week I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw that Lorac posted that they're coming out with a new palette, and it is the Resort palette, and it looks like this. It is beautiful. I like it because it's a good on-the-go palette. You have a lot of different shades in here that you would use while you're traveling. So you have like very neutral eyeshadows, some are shimmer, 1, 2, 3 are matte, and then you have 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight shade. So I think this is great to bring along with you while you're traveling. I actually did bring it with me when I went to Canada, and I did use it practically every single day, especially for the blushes because I didn't bring any blushes with me. So this is great. It's also super slim, and you get a really good mirror in there too. So this was a great value. Oh, it was only $20. Like, yeah. Pick this up. I think Nordstrom's carrying it. I'm not sure about Ulta. Then the last 3 things were from MAC. I really don't own that much MAC makeup, but I decided to pick up a couple of things. I only got 3. I got 2 of their lip liners, lip pencils, and I got them in the shade Whirl and Boldly Bare. Apparently these are 2 like pretty popular shades, and I'm trying to like get on the MAC bandwagon over here because I was never really interested in it. But now it's just kind of like, okay, why not? I'll start trying MAC because everyone's obsessed with it. So I actually tried the Whirl Lipliner, and oh my god, it's amazing. Like, these are so creamy and so pigmented. Like, people talk about how nice the colors are, but people don't talk about like the formula of the lip liners. I don't know, they're just like, they're really, really good, and they just like go on. You don't have to like build up the color at all. They're just like bam. Then I also got MAC Melba Blush, and I used this once already so far, and it is gorgeous. First of all, it's so pigmented, and I feel like also this shade is like pretty much a chameleon. Like, you can make it super dark, or you can make it pretty like blushed or whatever. You could layer it with other blushes. I don't know, it's just like, it's so pretty. This is it right here. It's a matte blush, but I can't explain to you like how pretty it is. It's pretty pretty. I think I'm gonna get a bunch of MAC stuff, and then eventually I'm gonna do a like MAC starter kit video, like all like the MAC products that you should get if like you're new to MAC and starting with buying MAC. Oh, okay, well that's it. That is all that I have been picking up over the past, I think, month. So this is a collective haul. I didn't buy this all in one sitting. That would have been very expensive. But I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any products that you have been loving recently, please let me know in the comments below, because I just love trying new things. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.